Hey everyone, thanks for coming back for another figure opening video today. I'll be really honest with you, I have a lot of figures still on my computer ready to edit. And those are still going to take a little bit of time because I keep getting all of these really nice figures that I want to push out ASAP. And it is the end of Sakura season. Today's actually a rainy day in Osaka, which means that in the next coming weeks it's going to get hot again. But today we're taking a look at, again, the second season Sakura Miku Kuji B prize figure. Yeah, oh my god, I won this yesterday, actually. I went out to the shop and I tried 3 times. It was 1,000 yen a try. Unfortunately, I did get 2 D prizes, and we'll open these at the end. But on my 3rd and final try, I pulled this beauty. And oh my god, she looks so pretty. Look at that. Oh! Okay, I haven't filmed one of these for a month, so let's see if we remember how to do this. Let's start off by taking a look at the box. So as we can see, we have our Sakura Miku logo up here in the top left corner, again with our Sakura Miku Kuji second season. So this is round 2 for these Kuji figures. Over here in the top right, we just have our Hatsune Miku logo. And then we have this nice big open window here, so we can kind of see what the Miku looks like inside. There's a lot of plastic in there, so it's kind of hard to actually see anything clearly, but she is there, so it's not an empty box. It's always good. The pattern around the outside is lovely. There's a few cherry blossom flowers. There's a nice kind of pattern in the background there. Very pretty. And then we have a beautiful photo of the figure here. Look how pretty she looks. So cute. I'll be honest, I wanted to get the A prize as well as the B prize because the A prize has her holding this beautiful umbrella, but this is just as pretty. So very excited. Down here we have, as I say, it's the B, and we have the Kakioroshi figure, and it says Osumashi version. Osumashi took me a little bit of time to work out what that means. Had to do some research. Basically, it means that she's prim. It's basically talking about the way that her lips are pursed. I believe. If I'm wrong, please do correct me. But apparently that's what it means. But also down here, it says that the illustrator is Momoko. So I will post a link to their Twitter around here somewhere. And I will comment again when we get to the back of this figure. So you'll see that again one more time. But there you go. That's the front. Over here on the side, we have, again, Sakura Miku figure, Osumashi version. And there's this beautiful kind of, like, wind effect that's going on. It's just very, very pretty. Very nice. Again, nice texture. On the other side, again, it's the same thing. We do have these lovely kind of cherry blossom cutouts. They're very pretty. But then on the back, wow. So this is Momoko's beautiful art. Again, I will put their link below so you can check it out. But look how pretty that picture is. It's so beautiful. I love everything about this. It's just so good. I wish I could draw that well. That's so nice. And then we have the full figure there so you can see what it will look like. But you'll see that in a second anyway. And then down here we have, again, the Taito Kuji. And then we have all of this kind of information. So you can scan that if you want to find out when the next ones are going to be coming out. Leave that there for a second. And there you go. So that's the beautiful back. Then, this box is huge. Oh, hit the camera there. At the bottom, we have our safety information, which we've seen before, and you have to be over 13 years old to have this, and so on, and blah, blah, blah. So that's all here. Then on the top, we have the open big cherry blossom there, again with a few other points. For example, that logo up there. We also have that B. We have the Taito, which is nice, and then we have that Taito Kuji there. So, yeah, very nice. Okay, let's get this open. Okay, in with our knife. Well, it's very short. Oh, wait, there's no tape there. Huh, well, that's good to know. So yeah, 3,000 yen. Last time we got that last happy figure, and we got that for 5,000 yen because there were only 5 prizes left. So we got those 5 and this. Not this, the other one. But this one, they had 28, so there was actually a very, very, very low chance of getting this. But we got it! Anyway, right, let's open it up. Here we go. Now, we've seen inside because there's a lot of plastic, so we know what's coming. So let's pull out the plastic. Oh, I can't get a good angle on this. Oh, we still can't really tell anything. Anyway, wow. God, that looks beautiful. God, look at that stand. God, she's really big, actually. I didn't realize. She looks bigger than most of the other figures that we've got for our Sakura Mikus. All right, I'm going to unpackage this, and then we're going to have a look together. So give me 1 second. Wow. Good lord. Look at you. Okay, stand. And here is our stand. And as you can see, this is a beautiful cherry blossom flower again, as is the case with most of these figures. It's a little bit dirty for some reason. Oh, it's very dirty actually. First point I want to note out, or first note I want to point out, God, my English ain't great today, is that these corners are actually really, really sharp. So, yeah, be careful of that. That's kind of dangerous. But this is beautiful. Look at these little flowers here. So pretty. You guys can probably see that smudge there. I'll use my light above me to kind of highlight that. Don't know what that is. I don't know if it's on top or below. Won't go. Bit of a shame. But yeah, we have these lovely flowers. We have this little point sticking out where her foot's going to go into. And there's also this little raised bit. So that's also going to go into her foot that stands here. Underneath, we do have a little bit kind of like extruded out, kind of point sticking out. Oh, I can hold it like this. I don't think I need to, but that's cool too. And then over here, again, we have that art by Momoko, and then we have our Crypto Future Media Ink and so on. So there's our stand. So let's put you down over here. Now, before we pick up the Miku, I do want to show you that there were some instructions inside. So it shows you how to put the Miku together. Pretty simple. The Miku itself goes into the stand, and then the hairs, we have the BR and then the B. I'm guessing B right and B. Don't know why that's that. Oh, because it's the B prize. Duh. So the hair will go in like so. So we will see that in a second. I know a lot of you actually watch these videos to see how to put these figures together. So you might have missed these instructions. So this is here. Right. Okay, and into our plastic wrapped Miku. This is quite heavy. I didn't realize. So we got some beautiful hair and we have Miku herself. So let's start off by unwrapping you. Oh, you're super pretty. Oh, wow, you're really pretty. God, look at that shading. Oh, look at those boobs. Look how pretty they look. We'll come to that later. That's not the purpose for now. So here she is. Now, I'm going to have to take her away for a second so we can get her hair undone, or hair kind of unpackaged. Okay, and there we have the hair. So let's get these out of the plastic. Well, that is not wanting to come out. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, look at you. God, I love opening these figures like this. As I say, I haven't opened any figures for about a month. It's been really busy. And I forgot how fun this is. Oh, cool. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see that, if it'll pick it up because of the focus. There's a BL and a BR, like it said on that piece of paper. So this is where it's going to go into each head. Cool. That's not usually on these. That's really good to see. So we're going to put them in like so. So let's start off with this one over here. This one will go in like that. Really nice fit. Really nice fit, actually. That's really good. And then our last one over here. Again, we have that same kind of hole size for this. And in you go. Oh, what a good fit. Oh, God, that's nice. Okay, and wow. All right, you are very ready for reviewing. All right, let's kick things off by taking a look at her adorable looking face. Here we go. So, as we can see, she has these beautiful orangey pink eyes. These are very pretty. I mean, just look at how much detail there is in there. Her eyebrows, her eyelashes have been nicely painted on. She's got some beautiful blusher on her cheeks there, which is very pretty again. Her nose sticks out not so far, which is kind of good because it's not so pointy. But her mouth has such a cool design. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's that osumashi kind of thing. I don't know. But look how pretty that looks. I mean, there's some beautiful shading going on there. Very well done. Very nice. We can also see she's wearing her headset, so her mic does come up to the front of her mouth. That's a nice effect. It's actually good that it does actually come in front of it, so very well thought out. But then her hair. Oh, this is always my favorite part. So we've got this nice kind of frosted pattern here, which is very cool. We also have these nice kind of petals at the top here, and it's just very pretty around the outside. And I've just realized something. I'm not wearing gloves. Give me one sec. Let me go get some gloves. Okay, that's much better. Now there's actually some gloves on. You guys don't want to look at my gross ass fingers, so yeah, right, back to the hair. So we had a look at this front part here. This is lovely little print designs on here with the flowers, very nicely detailed, and I love this kick. That is awesome. I haven't seen this on a Miku figure before. I love just a little flick on it, bing. It's adorable. Very, very pretty. On the back, we have a little bit more of, I don't know, like a shiny, clearer plastic. This is really, really interesting because it's got quite a nice light kind of center and then darker in the middle. Nice parting, all the hair coming off. Very, very pretty. There's quite a nice sheen to it, so very cool. Then on her hair, we can see that her bangs are tied up in cherries. This is just the Sakura Miku motif. These cherries, again, very nice. The leaves are very pretty. Again, very, very shiny paint job, which is quite nice, actually, because it goes... Well, it contrasts quite nicely with the more matte hair that we're going to look at in a second. So very, very cool. Yeah, very pretty. And these are really, really flexible. Although I should be careful because too much of that will make it drop. So not good. But then we have her hair. And again, like I just said, it has that nice kind of like matte kind of feeling to it. And it comes all the way down in the solid color to this more clearer plastic at the bottom. And this is just the best thing about these figures. I love it when any of these figures do it. Rems, Mikus, anyone. If you do this, you're good in my books. But I love how the hair comes off in multiple strands again. So there's a nice little bit kind of kicking off here. Very sharp points at the ends here, so do be careful. Again, there's a few nice prints on the hair as well. And that's exactly the same over here, except for there's no real separated piece of hair. It's all kind of clumped together. There's a little bit of a gap there, so it looks kind of cool. It's a bit thicker at the bottom, so that's probably where a lot of the weight is. Nice little kick kind of at the end there, again, very sharp. And then we have those nice cherry blossom flowers. So, yeah, beautiful. Very, very pretty. Okay, so that's her face. Let's move down her body. So moving down her body, as we can see, she's wearing the same kind of blouse that she's always wearing. It's white with that kind of like pink ruff outside. Very pretty. This time there's a few red dots here down at the middle. I haven't seen that before. Maybe that's what should be there. Maybe that's her zip or her chuck, whatever you want to call it. Her collar's nice. Actually, I'll be honest, this is really well designed because usually this is all kind of clumped together. It looks like it's being kind of separated, so pretty cool. We also have this pink tie. Again, this is really nice as well. It's a little bit looser at the top, and you can see the straps that are going underneath her collar, so that's really, well, pretty funky, actually. And then this is very, very loose too, with these two green straps and the cherry blossom at the tip, so very nice too. On the back, there's a few lovely little folds on her back there, so it looks very realistic. So, yep, that's cool. And then her sleeves, these are also really nicely designed. So we have that nice kind of like darker pink. There's a lot of beautiful shading going on here. So it's kind of darker here and a little bit lighter underneath. So very well thought out. We have her little keypad there because she is a Vocaloid. And a few little other details. Haven't seen these before. So that's cool. Inside of that sleeve as well, it's hollow, which is really, really interesting because most of the time they kind of fill it so that it's not hollow. Maybe it's bit easier to break. And then her hand over here has these beautifully molded fingers. Each of them are separate, which is really cool. Usually they're kind of, again, clumped together, so really nice. A lot of thought's gone into this figure, I really must say. There's some beautiful nail work going on there, very pretty. And then over here we have her 01 tattooed on her arm again, like we usually see. Again, with the same kind of thing. And here you can see that shading that I mentioned, like it's darker here, a bit lighter up in the middle. And then on the edges, it's another dark color. So very nice, very, very well thought out. Hollow inside once again. And then her hand is sticking out again with that lovely, beautiful beckoning pose. Again, with some nicely painted nails. And I'm trying to be really careful not to give you the pants shot so you can't see that right now. So yeah, very, very nice. Really, really pretty. If we move even further down, we can see that she's wearing the same pink skirt that she's always wearing in these. Again, beautiful shading, darker at the top, lighter at the bottom. There's a strap that comes down again, which is in all of these Miku figures, not just the Sakura ones, actually the standard Mikus too. Very nice paint job there too. It's really, really well done. There's a nice little kick up here on her leg because her leg is kicking up as well, so well folded. And yeah, the skirt's actually really, really nice. So yeah, well done Taito. Or I guess well done Momoko. Well, she didn't make this, she just made the design. Anyway, that's her skirt. And then, moving down her legs, as I said, we have one leg kicking up and then one leg straight down. The straight down one is the one that's going to go into the stand in a sec. But this is where I really want to highlight that the shading has been really well thought out. Look at how just nice this paint job is. It's lovely and dark at the top, darker on the knees, darker behind, darker down at her feet. Very, very, very well thought out. We'll look at the feet in a second. Nice kind of texture here, so this has been kind of scratched in. So, yeah, well done. It's probably easier to look at this leg, I think, because it's all one long piece. So it's very, very nice. It's very shiny as well. Like, there's a lot of different plastics going on here. So very well thought out. Or different finishes. But look, those shoes as well, super pretty. Look at that shading. So well done. And if we also look at her foot, you can see that it's nicely textured underneath with that point sticking out and the 2 holes to go into the stand. But we're not going to do that yet, because I know many of you are here to take a look at her pants. So, if you're not here for the pants, please do skip to the time wherever it is down here or up here or wherever it is on the screen. But I'm sure most of you probably won't skip. So, let's take a look. So, as we can see, she has not really got much to look at. There's kind of like a very tight white pant there. You can't really see much because this skirt's kind of in the way. I think they must have molded it all the way up. At the front here you can see a little bit, but again that kick up here is kind of in the way, so you can't really see so much. But there is a nice backside, so that's that. Anyway. Okay, it's time to get this beautiful girl in her stand. So, let's get her in her stand. And here she is in her stand. And already I can see that there's a slight problem because her foot didn't really go in that well. Like, it's stuck at the front and it's stuck at the back, and then it seems kind of like, if this is in, then this is not going to be in. I'm very lucky that it's holding right now, but I'm worried that's going to pop out. And I don't want this falling, so I'm going to have to hold her by her legs or by her hair or whatever. But this is a beautiful, beautiful figure. And for a prize figure, well, for a Kuji prize figure, this is actually much prettier than I imagined. So very, very nice. We do hopefully have another Sakura Miku figure coming later this year. It's that Spirit Tail one where she sat down on that tree. She's pre-ordered. As long as they don't push it back, then she might overtake this one. But this, so far, is easily my favorite Sakura Miku figure for this year. So very, very nice. But anyway, don't just take my word for it. Let me give you all a few pretty shots of this stunning, stunning figure. So, let's take a look. Okay, let's go get you on the shelf. Let's go for a walk. And we will open these at the end. So if you're still here, we'll have a look at those in a little bit. But what a beautiful Sakura Miku figure. This is just stunning. I swear that every time I do this walk, I think the only word I say is stunning. The focus isn't really working either. There we go. That's better. Now, the problem we're having. We haven't really got much room. I'm thinking I might have to get another shelf to fit in this space over here. So, yeah, not good. For now, I'm going to put it up here with the other Mikus. And see what I mean by she's taller? Look at her height here compared to, say, this year's Miku. Very, very pretty, very beautiful. Oh, look, there she is. That's when we went out. Very, very pretty. But, yeah, she's quite tall. Here's last year's for comparison. This is when we had that different color, much lighter. This was stunning. So impressed with this. But this is also beautiful. And just look at her face. Oh, it's lovely. But anyway, thank you all again for tuning in. And again, sorry I haven't really been putting so many of these out. I will try my best to get some of these edited ASAP, because I know you're all waiting for a lot of those figures that you probably saw earlier on today. But love you all, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next figure opening coming, hopefully, very, very soon. Okay, bye! Okay, to those of you that stuck out to the end, thank you so much for sticking here. Yeah, it's lovely that actually some of you even stayed this long, so very, very nice. We got 2D prizes, and I haven't really had a look at these yet, so we're going to look together. As you can see, there's this beautiful design on the front, and I believe you can get any one of these characters, because there are a few inside here. But it does say that there are 10 different types, and on the back, it showed you what the 10 types are, or the 10 versions. I'm really, really hoping that we can get this one, so that's a Spiritel one. We're actually going to get that figure later this year. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't really need any of these. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to complain. Depends on what we get. I would prefer, of course, any one of these, or maybe Luca, or Rin, or whoever. This was the design for this year's A prize. You can see she's wearing an umbrella. She's got that kind of like cute walk going on. It's very, very pretty. But again, I'm very happy with the one we got, which was this. Yeah. Anyway, let's not waste time. Let's get this baby open. Which one do you think it's going to be? Comment below. No, I'm joking. I think it's just one bit of tape. All right, let's have a quick look, because I don't want to waste too much of your time. We have... I'm going to wait because there's a train coming. No, there's not. All right, here we go. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. How about then, like, we put that there because that's in its plastic sheet. I'll get this one, and then we will open this one really quickly too. Ooh, if I can get the knife in the right place, that would help me. Let's open that. Well, I wonder why they did that. Maybe because they wanted to keep it secret. All right, so we got 2. There we go. So go over this one first. It's like a CD. Let's open this up. Open her up. Open her up. And inside we have... we have... Ta-da! Oh! Okay, we got the Miku that we actually just opened. Wow, that's really pretty. So there's the stand and there's the Miku. So, yep. I won't unpackage this and put this together because I don't need to, but you can see, very, very pretty. It's quite nice, eh? Alright, it's that one. Let's open this one too. So we got one Sakura Miku. To be fair, there's a 1 in 2 chance that you're going to get a Sakura Miku. So this one here is, drum roll, ta-dum! Oh, cool! We got the A1 too! Ah, excellent. So we got all of this year's versions. Very, very pretty. Wow, look at that. It's huge. Well, huge. It's much bigger than the last one. Yeah, really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, but there you go. Thanks everyone for sticking out to the end here. We got these 2 really, really nice little standees. So there you go. There's those 2. Anyway, love you all, and yeah, look forward to the next figure opening video coming very, very soon. Okay, bye-bye.